Katie from Nerd Church here. On April 24th, we're going to be having a live stream that will look at the Catholic response to the current war in Iran and a lot of, and kind of just the general chaos in the world right now, mostly focusing on things that Pope Leo has and other high ranking clergy have said, as well as sort of the lay response and maybe even a little bit of just kind of the non Catholic response to what's going on. But there's one really important thing that I want to highlight that was mentioned that I noticed as I was going through Pope Leo's Holy Week addresses, or rather his homilies, and also just some remarks that he gave. And it was significant that in one of those homilies, he actually made reference to Saint Oscar Romero. Now, for Catholics, that's huge because Oscar Romero was a man who started out actually as being quite conservative politically and then became one of the most important figures when he was Archbishop of San Salvador of liberation theology in Latin America. He stood up, I'm not going to go into the history of El Salvador in the 1970s and 1980s. It's not pretty. Look it up yourself. But the important part is that he spoke truth to power even when it was inconvenient, and he died. He was shot through the heart at Mass while he was elevating the Eucharist. And I've just got to say it, as a Catholic, that is a really metal martyrdom, right? That's the kind of martyrdom where you hope if you die, you're going to go out like that, right? Like, that is the moment of, like, he was literally touching the body of God and they killed him. Right after he gave a homily where he was calling for peace. So, what Leo is saying to everyone is, okay, this is the assignment. We understand the assignment. I'm not going to back down, and I'm not going to tell any of my people to back down because the bar has been set. The bar was set in El Salvador in 1980. And, the bar's in heaven. This time, the bar's in heaven.